Hey guys, Steve Demedash here. So I published a circuit about a week or so ago called the Surface Detail Analog Chorus, and it's open source. You can find it on my blog. The circuit's there with a bit of an explanation. I just wanted to kind of give a sound sample of it because there's none out there yet. So it's based around like the Electric Druid Stomp LFO, which is just a pre-programmed digital chip that generates a number of different waveforms. You can tap tempo into it. You can adjust the rate, depth, anything you'd expect out of like an alpha that you find in a trem or a chorus or anything like that. So I figured out a way to interface it with a bucket brigade clock and interface that obviously with a bucket brigade chip and made a chorus out of it. So as I say, I wanted to just give a bit of a sound sample. So I'm in bypass right now. I don't know if you can see it. It's on my breadboard right here. I don't have it actually built, but got. I don't know if you can see it over here. This is my little all my cabling. This is my little bypass box. So bypasses through my amp, and I flick this up, and it'll go through the circuit. All right. Yeah, so it's going through the breadboard right now. So you can hear that background hiss. This thing is something I wanted to include in my T60 design that I essentially couldn't because I wanted to do other things more that kind of precluded it from being a possibility. So, okay, silent now. So, just like great chorus sound, lots of, it kind of shows like the width of it there. You can like make it a lot more subtle if you want to. Now, what you heard originally with that hiss is like this little, like the cool little thing is it's got a compander in it, which is what you use to make like a delay line quiet. What it does is like it compresses, it makes everything very loud, it gets to the same level before it goes through the noisy chip, and then when it gets to the end of the noisy chip, it makes it all the quiet things quieter, all the loud things quieter, but not so much. So it basically suppresses any noise. So what this does is because you don't really need a compander to like get this design to be quietish, you use the compander, and then on the other side of it, it lets you use the compressed sound for both dry and wet. But those are on switches, so you can kind of decide what you want. It's a little bit noisy, but the compression it sounds great. It sounds like to my ears, it just sounds awesome. And it's not something to my knowledge that's ever been used in a guitar pedal circuit. It's called like a 571 or a 570 chip. It's just like the compander chip, but yeah, the compression from it typically just is not used. So like pedal builders know what the sound is, but pedal users generally don't experience it, and I just kind of wanted to get it out there. So okay, I'm compressing the dry line now. It's just a great lo-fi sound. Okay, now I'm going to compress the wet as well. This is like dry, not compressed, wet compressed. Okay, I'll show you a bit more about the LFO. Okay, so just different waveforms. Like you can go to like ramp up, ramp down, triangle. This one, it like if you use a tab LFO, it's got a lot more shapes. This one just like has the shapes you need, which I like about that. Like over complexity is not my jam personally, but if it is yours, then more power to you. That's a little simple little take into it. Yeah. Hopefully more people will build more and like experiment and give you a whole range of sounds. That's all for now though.